what ought to be a terrific battle. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Here's the handoff. Running with power. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Minnesota's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll try the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Quick handoff. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second and short. He's looking to throw. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks. And you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21, Minnesota, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right.
And the ball is picked off.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
That's reeled in. It's Whalen. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. And here comes the offense on second down. Re-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Coming after it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Running back goes in motion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn.
And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. He'll come out throwing on first down. Well, The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. At the 35, he's got room. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, he'll take the deep shot. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Keene. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Unloads quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Getting some heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, and he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
Pulls it in. It's Benedict. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the tailback. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And there was some eye contact going on there on that last play. Press man coverage, the receiver was looking at his guy like, please throw this up for me. You know we got this win. I'm going to beat this guy at the line of scrimmage and make a play. Quarterback, there was no doubt where he was going with it. That's just 2 guys being on the same page.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Alert, alert. Check, check.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks it up, still on his feet. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. That 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak. Slide 22. Slide 20.
Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
On the dot.
Looking for room. It's Whalen. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
Number 5.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Ohio State 56, Minnesota 14.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And good work by the
Down at the
return man down on the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Oh, look out, there he goes. At the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing in.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. They're working on 2nd and 5 from the 25. Back to throw, it's Meadows. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Brings it down on the right side. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been...
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go!
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, it's gained. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the beatdown has ensued. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Minnesota 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Dances away to buy time. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He makes the connection. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. It's complete to the right. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we...
He unleashes a long one. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After the misfire, now on 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff